To infinity and beyond!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Toy Story 2 for the PS1, and in this episode we're going to be moving onward from Construction Yard, which is what we did last time, and on to Alleys and Gullies. Okay, now... Oh wow. Nice one, Ham. I'll admit one thing. This level, while I said before that it follows like the story of the film but in a different way, where does this take place in the film? Because it doesn't appear to follow. I don't remember them going past an alley or gully or anything. Or maybe Disney Interactive put in like a beta development of the film. In other words, that means this was secretly in the film, but they chose not to, because they thought, hey, let's put it into Toy Story 2 instead for the game. People won't know a thing. Also, damn, I love the music in this place. Takes a good taste on jazz. That could be the wrong genre I just said, because I don't know anything about genres of music, but yeah, it's a good tune in this level. It suits it very well in that, especially with the rain going on, but damn, it is not as good as Tarmac Trouble, in my opinion, as Tarmac Trouble is really cool. You'll see when we get to it and all that, the soundtrack is just, it doesn't even sound like it's in a Toy Story game. It's that good, in my opinion. But my personal favourite one is probably Al's Penthouse. And you'll see when we get to that. But for now, we're here in Alleys and Gullies. With these weird enemies, actually. Like these purple boats that go across the streams and all that. At least your enemies are toys. So, like I said before in that, they do a good job at making you feel like a toy. You don't just feel like you're just some ordinary hero in that, just going around saving some people, you know? You're Buzz Lightyear. You're pretty much trying to save the toys and all that by exploring around these tiny little worlds that make you feel like a toy. Same with like Bug's Life. As Bug's Life and that made you feel like an ant, you know, walking around like grassy patches and all that. They did a good job with scale in Disney games and all that. Because honestly, back in the 90s now, for like the PS1 systems, Disney games were actually really awesome. Like Toy Story 2, not Lilo and Stitch, Trouble in Paradise. That game was a ton of poo, in my opinion. But you know, they had like Toy Story 2, even Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. Scare Island is actually pretty decent, I kid you not.
No time to lose!
And that's me admitting this. Oh god, I hate being underwater. It's like that with most games though, whenever you're underwater, things move so slow. Like in Labyrinth Zone and all that, but one underwater God, I cannot do this. One underwater section that I do not get why people make a whole load of fun of it is the water temple in Ocarina of Time. Yeah, it's hard-ish, I guess, but it's not that bad once you get used to it. I don't think the water temple is that bad, really. Oh god darn it, this is taking forever. Okay, this time I'm actually going to wait what I'm doing instead of just talking and trying to make it. I'm going to wait for that square. I think I just said square in time to the music then when it just came back. It was like, square! That's epic. And of course we get Slinky. What does he want? He wants us to find his bones for him. Okay, cool. Okay, really on this, I think they expect you to jump onto the platforms and do it. But of course, due to like the controls and that, you can easily just acquire them all like this and just get them in like 17 seconds. I don't think you meant to do it like that, but yeah, never mind, it doesn't matter. Back to like Disney games and that though, one Disney game I've not tried, but I've heard it's actually pretty decent, is Tarzan. Not the Game Boy one or anything, but Tarzan for the PS1. I've heard that that game is pretty decent in places, so I need to try that at some point, I reckon. That's, you know, if Toy Story 2 is good, then I'm pretty sure that, wow, when I climbed it, it froze it then. I froze time by climbing. If Toy Story 2 is good, then I'm pretty sure Tarzan's good as well. Ah, also, that duck I just found, that was kind of pointless really, because honestly, this area that we're in and that, it isn't really worth it or anything. Well, okay, maybe not worth it, but you can't really do everything in one shot in this area. You have to get a special item in order to complete everything in this area, and even another item at that. So really we can only do a couple of things in this area, really, so you can't really play it to 100% or anything, sadly. Which is, I believe, the first level in this LP so far, that we haven't really 100%ed. So that kind of sucks, but never mind. The backtracking of the game, though, is not really that bad. I don't like games where when it says backtracking, it means you go all the way over this area, get one thing. You have to go all the way back and bring it to that person. Then the person tells you to get another thing, so you have to go all the way back over the grid to get two things. Then you go all the way back just to give that person another thing. That sort of backtracking I don't like, personally, because I just think, look, I want to warp to places, which is why I respect the warps in Donkey Kong 64. Without the warps, oh god, I would have got so bored of the game. Sorry. Donkey Kong 64 is a good game and all that. But the backtrack in this game is pretty basic, actually. It's just get an item and then just get one thing for it. And it's not hard to get back to it. It's not tiresome or boring or tedious. It's, you know, it all just works. That's the thing about this game. This is the keyword. Works. Bit of a bad example there, but never mind. I believe down here there is a duck, I believe. It's kind of pointless getting it, but it's a collectathon. Why not collect it? That's the thing with collectathons. If I see something that I can collect, I will collect it. Even if it's pointless and things. Like, even if it's a coin in, like, Mario, or, you know, oh, I was going to say musical note in Banjo-Kazooie, but I thought, oh, no, actually, no, it's pointless. Because, you need to collect all the notes to get 100 and all that, and there's 100 in each level, but... Okay, just to say an extra life in Banjo-Kazooie, you know? Even if it's, I don't need it, I will try and find out how to get it, just to feel satisfied about it. I don't know, this is something I do when playing games. Okay, I believe on this bit we need to push this box all the way over here to go higher, I believe. To be honest, I don't know. I've actually forgot parts about this area, but yeah, it'll come back to me in a bit. At least we've got a disc launcher over here, so that helps out. What? Why can't I not grab onto it? Do I have to, like, go up the side? Oh. Okay, fine. If you want to be that way, game, that's fine by me. I'll do it the other way and climb up a bunch of melons. Nice. Now I believe you have to get the disc launcher first, then take out the enemy. Is that right? Yeah, you do. Okay, cool. So if I was just questioning a lot of things, but I don't know, it's just... Even a game that I played a lot in my childhood, there will be times where I just forget things, like, what am I meant to do here again? Because while I do love this game, and I played it a lot, I don't remember every single bit about it. I mean, even a game like Banjo-Kazooie that I can just pretty much pick up and play any day, there will be times where I'm like, what do I do here? Okay, up here I believe, yeah, there's a bunch of coins, and that's an item that we need to get in the next place called a power pack.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes
which is
off.
those boots, but you'll see what they do when we get onto those a bit later in the game. I was trying to change what I was going to say there, but I think you could see it coming, so I just left it that way. Okay, that fan, I believe, is... Oh, hang on, let me just take out these enemies first, because they're annoying. Yep, there we go. What we want to do is, first of all, I want to collect these coins if I can, that is. Yep, there we go. Just so that way I've got more of a likely chance to get the Pizza Planet token from Ham. And, well, I'm actually going to have to climb up here again, so I'll see you guys back in a bit. Why can't you climb up there? That's ridiculous. Okay, this time what we want to do is jump down there and grab onto the balloon like that and hopefully not get hit by these things. There we go. That was actually really lucky, because I was honestly expecting to get hit there and then having to do it all over again. So where does this go? Okay, I appear to have found something new. I don't know where this takes me. Oh, it just takes me back up here, never mind. At least that's a shortcut though, as I need to go onto here now in order to grab a lot of coins, so that way I can get the Pizza Planet token from Ham, which I'm actually supposed to do later in the game, I believe, but due to exploring random things, I can just quickly do it now. There we go. I don't even need to bother with those coins, as they don't really matter too much. So, there we go. And even though I said I collect like extra things and that, when it's just coins like this that basically do nothing at all, and you know, they're pretty much just scattered all around the place, there's not much point. It's if it's just one item I will bother with, just so you're aware. I believe that's pretty much everything we can do so far, so exit level. All the other things we need extra power-ups for, and he just hit the umbrella. What an idiot. So what do we do? First we got Ham, did the race, and the question mark thing. So we got left now is the ducks, and the boss. Nice. Okay then, that'll do it for the end of this episode. Well actually, no. We have time for slime time actually, which is the boss. Let's get to it. Okay, so this is slime time and... oh boy. I remember this level, and it gave me a bit of fears when I was a kid.
Sign of intelligent life anywhere.
That's actually really fitting. I never noticed that. He says that in there. That is awesome. But anyway, let's go see what the boss is. Good bloody lord. When I first saw that as a kid, I was terrified of that thing. I mean, look at it. It's a giant green monster that tries to kill you. And you can't figure out how to damage it, where the only way to damage it is to hit it with your beam and that, so that way he takes damage and then goes back into the bin. I never knew that as a kid, so I was just panicking on this bit, thinking, how do I kill this thing? There's this giant green monster and that trying to attack me, and I don't know how to defeat it. It was terrifying for me. This thing spooked me a lot as a kid. But the tactic to this is pretty much just keep shooting him, really. And he gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And he has a drawing pin inside him.
Strange little man.
Buzz, that is not a man. That is some mutant alien thingamajig. I don't even know what the hell it is. It's indescribable. But it is not a sad, strange little man. Good God, his lid went all over the place then. Although thankfully they give you the last one here where you can easily just hit him like this and just put him back in his bin. And that is him. Kablamo! Okay, instead of saying done, I went to say something cool like Kablamo. Anyway, yeah, that's him done. Awesome. Boss defeated! That terrified me as a kid. Didn't know how to defeat him. Kept dying. The big blooming slimy monster in that disturbed me in my youth. Oh yeah, also, when you defeat the bosses, you get a bonus movie awarded, but I can't show you it due to copyright. Screw it! Actually, you know what I just noticed, which is pretty funny? The cutscenes that appear in the game, there's so much noises in the actual original film that I had to cut out some of it, so it sounds really basic, due to like the audio compression and stuff. That's hilarious. But that's the end of this episode. In the next episode, Toy Story 2 for the PS1, we're going to be going onwards to Al's Toy Mine and having a look at toys and all that jazz and collecting lots of Peach Ballad tokens. Take care guys, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one! Woo!